There was actually one incident that happened to me, really strange, um, where I was working, and um, somebody came to me, and I don't know who this person is. I have no idea who they are. I don't know what their background is, nothing. But they knew me, but I didn't know them. So somebody came to me, and she said to me, "You're just out of the blues, no salam, no how are you, nothing. Just she goes, sister, I've heard about you. You're a very evil person." Now, without meaning to boast or anything like that, generally speaking, no one has ever called me evil, ever. Um, like people tend to like me. I tend to get on with a lot of people, so I just found that really shocking that she came up with something like this. And she was speaking to me in Arabic, so I was very careful to like speak in a language that other people could not understand. And she also said things like, you know, you've got black heart, and I said to her, I don't understand, like, where has all this come from? Who are you? What's your name? Or what is all this? Where does this come from? So she's sort of like, she looked at me, she was very angry, she said all this horrible stuff, and then she walked off. She walked away. And this lady that was sitting down, she said to me, who is she? I said, I have no idea. She just came to me, insulted me, said something really horrible. And at that moment, you know, when someone's like really angry with you and they're like calling you names, and I so badly at that time, I wanted to say bad stuff. I was really holding myself, and I wanted to say bad stuff, but I was holding myself because I thought, you know, inshallah, I'll get the reward for not responding. And I know that when I respond, I tend to get myself in deeper trouble. So I just looked at her and I was like, astaghfirullah, just don't talk to me. And she walked off. And then it bothered me for a short while, but I never saw this woman for a long time. And then about 2 or 3 years later, um, I was in this woman was praying next to me. She was praying next to me. I was praying Maghrib, and I'd gone to that same place. And just as I did taslim, I was finished my salah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I looked at her and I looked forward. I just thought I would avoid contact before she insults me again. So she looked at me and she said to me, I want to talk to you. I said, okay. And she said, a couple of years ago, I came up to you and I said some really horrible things to you. And I was like, yeah, I remember. And you didn't give me an explanation. You just insulted me. And she was like, and you didn't respond back. I said, no, I didn't, because, I said, if I'd said to you what you'd said to me, it would have hurt. It would have hurt you more, and I would have, I would have gained the sin for that. But I said, even though it was very difficult, I did sort of hold back. And it's not that I do that every time, but it was just that particular situation. I really held myself, and I was praying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shows my innocence of whatever you're accusing me of. And she said to me, you know what, sister, there was some people gossiping and they were saying horrible things about you. And then I realized that they were lying because they were talking about other people. They were basically spreading bad news about people that are innocent, basically, and you were one of them. And she said, I was so stupid to listen to them and to actually say that to your face. And they told me so that I could say it to your face. And then she was like apologizing. She was in tears, and I gave her a hug, and I was like, it's okay, it's not a problem. It happened a long time ago, and I forgive you and everything. And that was that. But I walked away from that, and I thought, alhamdulillah, that I didn't respond, because if I had responded, she probably wouldn't have apologized, right? Because then it's like, an eye for an eye type of thing. She's sort of she might justify it to herself. And another thing is, inshallah, if I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted that from me, and only He knows my intention, and I felt good about it. And it is true that it's hard to have it's difficult, in every situation, to have a gentle heart, especially when people are being harsh towards you. But you understand why it's deserving of Jannah, because it's difficult, but the reward that you reap from it is very great, on yourself and on people around you.